in a couple of days, I am going to be having my first colonoscopy ever, and I'm a little scared. So I have to drink this whole thing, you know, start this, I think the day before I have to start this. And I also have to fast the day before, and I think 2 days before I'm supposed to really change my diet to like only have like broths, and I forgot what else. I have all the paperwork somewhere. But this is what I did not read, you know. I have to admit, I'm the queen of like not really reading instructions. I kind of like just to jump in and do things, but this is kind of important to follow the instructions. So they say a low fiber diet for 7 days before your colonoscopy. So I'm looking around at everything in my house, you know, all of the foods that I have, everything is high fiber. So I've messed up because I have been eating these foods, you know, so hopefully this will be able to do the trick. I might, you know, add a little extra in that they didn't suggest to me, but like I have Miralax, so I'm going to use that as well. But I'm really nervous because a lot of people have had them. They all tell me, oh, like it's nothing, you'll be fine. The only problematic thing is drinking this and the fact that you'll be going to the bathroom constantly. But my father told me, he said he actually watched his procedure being done. He watched it on a big screen. So I said to myself, wait a minute, you were watching it, which means that you were awake. But I'm horrified and terrified. I know I'm laughing because I'm just like, I can't. I just need for this to be over. I hope that I can fall asleep. I don't drink alcohol, so I'm hoping that the anesthesia will like really work immediately. I hope they say everything was fantastic, you're great, and we'll see you in another 5 years or however often. I just wanted to share those things with you guys. After I have this colonoscopy, I will definitely get back on and share the details with you guys, not the gory details. Hopefully there won't be any, but I'll just let you know how it went. And I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that everything looks good. It is absolutely insane, all the things that we have to think about, not even as you're older, because I think some people might have some colon issues as younger people, but as we get older, for sure, we know that things are just like very serious. Like you've got to keep up on your health. Anyway, that is it. I'm gonna get ready. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm gonna go visit her and just do a little pre-birthday celebration. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys later. I wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like dried naturally. So of course, curls look exactly as they did before the haircut, but I really like the way it looks. I feel like you could see the body to my hair. It looks healthier. It feels amazing. Let me just show you the back. I mean, really nothing different there, but I'm just super happy that I got this haircut. I washed and conditioned it again using the L'Oreal Elvive 72H Hyaluron Pump Shampoo and Conditioner. Really love that product. What I love about it the most is when I rinse my hair clean and I like squeeze the excess water out of it, it feels nice and strong, and it doesn't feel super soft. Like I know a lot of people might think that your hair feeling soft is great, but for me sometimes it feels like it's kind of weak, like just so soft and like it could just smear away. I know that's really weird, but I like a shampoo and a conditioner that makes it feel strong and silky. And so this product by L'Oreal is definitely giving me that. So no complaints there. I will definitely continue to use this until I am finished. I finally had the colonoscopy. It was not as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. I'm so glad it was uneventful. The doctor told me that my colon looked normal, so there were no issues. I wish he had come out and said, you know, it looked amazing, but whatever. He said it looked normal, there were no issues. That is good enough. So as anyone who has had a colonoscopy before will tell people who haven't, the worst part is drinking the solution, you know, the preparation to evacuate your bowels. That is true. Mine was salty, but they added a lemon flavor to it. I wish they had not, because the lemon flavor kept throwing me off. So what I was doing is, in between each of the drinks, you have to drink an 8-ounce glass every 15 minutes. At least those were my instructions. Other people might have something different. I was doing hot water with like a chicken bouillon cube in it as well, and drinking it in between, as well as like a big thing of just plain water. And so it kind of counted the nastiness of the, you know, the preparation, because it was almost like drinking the bouillon, but maybe it wasn't as strong. What was throwing it off was that lemon flavor. So my mind was going, okay, this tastes just like the bouillon, but no, it's got lemon in it. So it was kind of like, ugh. But it was okay. I mean, I finished mine really quickly. I probably drank a little more than 8 ounces every 15 minutes. And I finished mine within like 2.5 hours, where I was supposed to start at 4 and they said you'll end at 10 p.m. I was done a couple of hours before. And of course, you know, it sends you to the bathroom constantly, so that's a little bit brutal, but you know, no biggie. You have to do it because you want the test to work, right? If you don't do it, they're probably not going to really be able to see clearly into your intestines, and you don't want that to be an issue. Okay, so what else? Everything went smoothly. The only thing that was a little weird is when they gave me the anesthesia. When they pushed it in, it was super painful in my hand, because they did the IV in my hand. So that hurt, like literally someone took a hammer and banged my hand. And then that pain went up to my elbow and eventually to my shoulder. And I was like kind of moaning like, ugh. And they pressed my arm down. They said, you'll be okay. And I swear, like 10 seconds later, I was out. Didn't remember anything of the procedure. Then I was taken to my recovery room. I swear, I don't know how long I was in it, but I feel like it was literally maybe 2 minutes. I heard people talking to me. They kind of stirred me awake. They gave me something to drink, and literally everybody was super nice. The, you know, endoscopy service, colonoscopy, endoscopy, gastrointestinal service group was wonderful. The facilities were clean and nice. Everybody was friendly, professional, efficient. But I felt like I was thrown into the chair like 2 minutes after, told to get dressed, and then rolled right out. And, you know, my sister was waiting there to pick me up. And I was just like, well, damn. Like, I was practically bent over stumbling to the car because the anesthesia hadn't worn off. But whatever. This is not an insult to them. It's just like, it was just so fast. One thing I will say. So I don't know how you guys are about if you go in, if you've ever had to go in for a procedure for anything. But in the past, I used to just sign documents, just sign it, like read it. But there's so many. I know that I'm not reading every bullet point, every paragraph, and just signing. So what happened was I did this, you know, as I normally do, just sign all the documents. You know, I'm reading as much as I can, but I feel like there's pressure on me to do it quickly. So, but when I was on the table right before they gave me the IV, the doctor comes in and he goes, okay, so you know the risk. You know that you run the risk of having a perforated colon. Is it perforated colon? I think so. He says infection, bleeding. He ran down this list and I was like, it just gave me major anxiety. And then they pushed the IV and then I was out, and I was like, okay, I know that was probably somewhere in the paperwork, and if I had read it, I was going to walk out and say, oh, heck no, I'm not going to do this. But I do want to say this, especially as we get older and we may end up needing to go to the doctor a lot more for a lot more studies or surgeries even, God forbid. Let's take the time to read the paperwork. Read the papers, even if it takes you a long time to go through. And if you have questions, ask. And wait to get an answer. Like, don't feel like you just have to sign papers just because they're there. But with everything, there's always a risk and a benefit. It's not that I would have walked out, but it was just alarming to hear him run down the list of all the risks right before I was knocked out. Anyway, okay, so I'm about to go upstairs now and make myself a yummy iced coffee. This woman that I follow, she made this iced coffee and it looked so good, and she said it was delicious. Then I watched other people who bought this brand syrups, and they were all like going gaga over it, and I was like, okay, now I gotta have this. So my sister actually ordered some of the syrups, and I am gonna go make myself another iced coffee. I made one the other day and it was so freaking delicious. And if I could now make my iced coffees at home and save myself a few dollars, and heck yeah, why not? I don't think I told you the name of the company that makes these syrups. It's Monin, M-O-N-I-N. So check out their website because they have so many different flavored syrups. You would like absolutely lose your mind. And if you're someone that likes caramel, salted caramel, vanilla, chocolate, mocha, whatever, they've got it. Like, I kid you not. But I only have the espresso and the iced coffee. I actually have a regular caramel as well, but I'm just using these today. These are sweetened, these are concentrate. You do not need a lot of this when you make your drink, and you do not need to add any sugar whatsoever. So my base is going to be unsweetened almond milk. I don't like any like vanilla flavoring or anything in my almond milks. I'm gonna go ahead, fill my mason jar cup up with some ice. I'm only gonna do a half. I don't wanna have too much coffee this late in the day, but I just feel like I want a little bit of that yumminess flavor. So I'm only gonna do a half a cup of almond milk. And I'm actually measuring it out because I want to make sure that I get the perfect amount of syrup in for my drink. So now, check it out. Here is my half a cup of almond milk with the ice. I didn't put a lot of ice in there. I may add some later. But now I'm going to go in with, and here is where I'm probably going to end up being really silly if I can't see. Is that a tablespoon? Okay, I'm gonna go in with a half a tablespoon of the iced coffee syrup. And I think that actually, is that gonna be too much? That might be too much. So let me go a little less and then I could just always add in. So I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of the concentrate iced coffee mix first. Uh-oh, that looks super strong. Normally I have it a little lighter than this, but we'll see. Let me take a little sippy now. Just, let's see. Oh, so good. So good. But you guys know I'm a junk food junkie, so this tastes like yummy vanilla Haagen-Dazs ice cream. But let me just let you see how it looks. It tastes perfect right now, but I just want to give it that extra little. So I'm going to give it a little bit of espresso. And so this is, how pathetic is this? This is a half a teaspoon. I would probably really I should probably just put in like a quarter, but I'm gonna use a half for the espresso syrup. Let's see. All right, let me see. This is so freaking good. Like, it is heavenly. And I don't know if it's because of the almond milk, like the flavor is so freaking good. I could drink like 10 of these, but you know already I'm trying to lose weight and I really need to be careful with my sugar and everything else. So I'm just gonna enjoy this half here. Yeah, this was an awesome purchase. Check out their website. All of this stuff is me, watching other people and going, let me give that a try, trying it myself, and just getting on here and sharing with you the things that I really love or like. I have tried countless things, and I will never get on here and talk about the things that have done me wrong or just I feel like suck, have not lived up to their claims and stuff like that. So nobody pushed me to tell you guys about this syrup. This was just a chance thing. My sister purchased it because I talked about it so much, and damn, it was a good purchase. So anyway, I'm really happy. I'll see you guys next time.